Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Isis Love 22. I created this channel so I could be teaching you guys DIY. I have to make things in a budget, like curtains, many other things around the house, and pretty soon I'm going to be making food and little things that I know how to make to keep your body healthy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a beautiful Victorian style curtain at your home. This is the before and this is the after, and I'm going to show you how to create it in a very easy and a cheaper way, and easy way to maintain it at your home. The first thing I bought was this insulation foam that I found in Home Depot. It's a 4x8 insulation board, and I cut it into two pieces. First into 2x8, and the 2x8 I cut it into a 2x4. And you know, you have to go according to the size of your window, and then I realized that I needed it to be 3 feet 9 inches. So I cut the board according to the size of my window, and that's what you have to do. You have to go and see the measurement, how thick you want it, the wide and the length of the window, how you want it. So I picked this board because it was so light and so flexible, and the price was awesome too, and it's durable, and it was very flexible for what I wanted to achieve on this window. And these are my measurements for the window that I was doing the curtain for. And I did all the drawings, and I did all the sizes on the measurements. And you see that board on top, the applicable, I got that from Hobby Lobby, and I did the measurement according to the little piece that I wanted to put on top. If you want to put something like that, you have to measure it according to any design that you're going to put around it, so it could give you the perfect measurement, so it could be center. So this is what it looked like once with the insulation board. And then on top of the board, I decided to put this piece of plywood that I got it from Lowe's. It comes into 2x4, and then I made all the measurements to make it the same size of my insulation board. So that's what I did. I went and I looked all around it. You could even turn the board and make the cut on the insulation first. I noticed that at the end. I wish I would have remembered, and I should have like draw it and maybe just do the cutting all around it. And I chose this plywood because it was so flexible and very easy to use that you could even cut it with a little blade. It wasn't that hard. And again, these are my measurements that I use on the insulation board, and this is how it looks. You see those pieces of wood that I have there? Don't throw them out, because now you could use them to fill in all around the board, insulation board, so it could look like, it give you like a look that is made out of wood, that you would never think that the insulation is behind it. So you see the tape that I'm putting on it? Because since you're gonna paint them and cut them, you have to put the name. I use numbers so I could remember where they belong. So once I glued them and where they belong, I let it sit overnight with what do you call that? The Gorilla Glue. And then I use this paint that I got also from Lowe's. And you just have to do it twice. I did it twice because it looked more beautiful. It looks so shiny and very, very delicate, and it looks so beautiful because all the applicables that I'm going to be using, they are going to be painted in gold, so it just made the whole thing look so beautiful. I painted twice on the same day because that paint, it dries very easily, very easy. So I painted that, and once I was done with the paint, I let it sit overnight, and then the color was so shiny and so beautiful, so rich, and this is what it looked like. And you see those holes at the end? Don't worry about those, because you're going to be using all the board that you're going to be putting all around it. And these are all the cutting that I do on the corners. Like, you're going to have to cut it depending on how you want it, or what pieces of moldings you want to be using them. This one I got it from Lowe's, and it was very cheap. It was like $3 for like the whole piece. And you know, I colored that in a gold color. They don't come like that, they come plain. So you have to paint this choice of color that you want to pick for it. You could either make it white, so we can make it white on white, or you could make it black or pink, whatever color you decide. So this is the sizes that I picked, and that's how I want it to look. That's the applicable that I was telling you about, that goes in the center on the top. Put a primer because I noticed that it didn't look as bright as I wanted to. So the applicable, I use Mod Podge and other little things that I got from the dollar store, all those stickers and all that stuff. And the other stuff I got it from Hobby Lobby, those little applicables that you see there. That one I got it from Lowe's, that applicable right there, the two little pieces. And the one in the center, I got it from Lowe's. You see all the little things there. I'm just trying to design it to see what looks better. If it looks better plain, I was just playing around with it, with different designs to see which one I like most. And I noticed that the little fairies, if I put a little bit of bling all around it, it looks much brighter. And then I was just playing around to see which one looked better and asking my family which one do they like. And you know, it's up to you. You make a decision on what works for you. And I was just playing around to see what I like. So to mount that in, I just put two little screws. I leave the sizes of all the screws that I use there on the link below, and the little nails that I use, and it was like they call like half an inch. And then you know, you go around there and you color it so it make it look a lot better. And once you decide which the applicables that you want, you know, that's the half an inch and 1 inch nails that I was using to screw them all around. And this is how they look. I wanted to put more bling all around that so it could pop more and it looked much better. It took forever, but it was so easy, and you know, I didn't have to spend so much money, like thousands of dollars like some people have to spend to create something beautiful. And I just got those little pieces from the Dollar Tree, and that little star I got it from Hobby Lobby. And you just, you know, use the nail to make it more secure, because the plywood, it would hold on that. And then you just play around and see which blend do you like. I like those a lot. It makes them look so much better, and between the gold and white, it's so beautiful. You see, you could just play around and pick whichever color you want. If you want the bling or not, you could just leave it plain. It look beautiful without it too, but I like it to be more intense for the person that I was creating this for. You see? And then I just was moving it around to see which one I like better. The same thing you could do to see which one worked for your home, because that's what you have to make the main focus. Well, one that light hit it, and always remember to make the measurements all around it so it could be centered before you hammer anything, because then you're gonna be making holes all around it. And I'm not showing it in this video to mount it. I underneath those paintings, the applicables, it's gonna be 3 pieces in the middle. You could put 2 screws to hold on the mountain to screw it on the wall. You see, you have to make measurements all around it so it could be centered, so it doesn't look crooked once you put it on the wall. You see? And then I use Mod Podge to secure the bling that I put all around it, to make it more steady and let it move. You see? I like that one a lot. It looks so beautiful and shiny and gorgeous. And that's the mountain that I was telling you about. And this is what it looks like. Look how beautiful it is. Very easy and simple. And this is different designs that I created. and you know, you just pick the one that works for you. And that's how it looked like, and it's so easy to do, and it looks amazing on the wall. And you could clean it, like it's so easy to clean. And that's what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and press the like button, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching.